What's happening, everybody? It's been a while since I've did a video, so I figured I'd open up some of these figures that I had purchased, well, kind of a little while ago. We have, some of the cartoon collection, and we have some of the Snake Men collection. So we're gonna go over some of that right now. So I have been busy working on the room. I have everything except for, to do the floor, except for the moisture barrier that I need to purchase. And then that's the next step, is I'll finish the flooring, the baseboard, and then it's all about the drop ceiling, and then, well, actually electric and probably the drop ceiling after that. The room is coming, it's just me working on it, so yeah, it's taking some time, but cheers. Now let's open some figures. I'm gonna start here with Snake Man. We're gonna go the Origin Squeeze. Now I have the vintage figure for Squeeze, but I don't know, I saw him. It was something I bought at a local store. I saw him. I figured, yeah, why not? At the time, I was like, oh yeah, more Snake Men the better. But I feel like we've gotten quite a bit of Snake Men. I definitely like what they started doing with the cartoon collection and adding some figures from the cartoon. Like, I can't wait. I definitely want Geldor, so I'm going to try very hard to get him. Let's see. Here he has a snake, kind of a companion snake there. Trying to find where that thing's connected. There we are. Here we are there. And we have Squeeze. So pretty much the same as the vintage figure, except for the articulation in the knees. That is obviously new, but pretty crazy though, huh? Pretty crazy figure. I just thought it was unique and kind of cool. I figured I'd pick him up. Interesting concept anyway. Squeeze. That's right, snakes. Squeeze the life out of their prey. So, not too far off, at least concept-wise. But we'll put him so you can see him. Here we are. Now, one that I was really excited to find. Same place. Picked up Slamurai. This was one of my wanted figures. And I don't know what happened and why he became so hard to find and all that, but he did. And he became an expensive figure. I was able to buy him. I had a comic book store in my area. They only charged me $25 for this thing, and it was great. I was very fortunate and very lucky. Very lucky. Now it's basically just Ninjor, but with different deco. But honestly, really cool. This was a figure that was, I guess, apparently supposed to come out in the original line, but just didn't, because it got cut down early. So to get him now is really I think really, really neat. Mattel did a great job on the nunchucks. And the sword, and bow, and arrow, which we've seen before. So that shouldn't have taken them that much to kind of do. Here we are there. And we'll put, that's where the nunchucks go. No, it's hard to tell. Let's put the nunchucks in first. Put the nunchucks in there, the back, and we'll place the bow and arrow, I guess. Well, maybe that's not the way it's supposed to go. Who knows? We're learning here, right? Let's do this. Probably should go all the way down. That way that would allow, yeah. Really good looking figure. Happy to have him because I didn't want to pay the going rate for Slamurai, which can range from $40 to $60, which is crazy, crazy, crazy. But good looking figure. So we'll go into the cartoon collection next. I've been looking forward to picking these up. So basically, when Super 7 got the license from Mattel in like 2016, that's when I really started getting into MOTU again, and I was all in. So I picked up pretty much all of the Super 7. There were figures that did not come out for Super 7, and so I love what Mattel is doing. I feel like they're doing this, maybe not, but like they're filling in some of those missing pieces, and they're adding some really cool pieces. So if they're gonna keep doing that, then I'm gonna keep picking them up as long as I can find them. The good thing about the packaging, like so, as I mentioned in a previous video, that, you know, Clawful, what we had in terms of figures back in the day, look a lot different than the Clawful that was in the cartoon. So let's start with Clawful. And the good thing about the packaging, as you can see here, is it will tell you which episode it is. I mean, he has like the conch shell, so as seen on SpongeBob, right? The magic conch shell. Just kidding. The bad jokes will keep coming, but that's all right. Or maybe not, I don't know. They're gonna keep coming anyway. So the fact that they did this, I was really excited about. I couldn't believe that they did. I was like, yeah, man, that is super cool. They're going this direction. So props to Mattel. You got to give props to Mattel when they, you know, when they can. I think they did a horrible job, and I think they dropped the ball on Too Bad. I think that was an easy win, and they could have made a lot more money, but instead went to the scalpers. So I think Mattel was really stupid with that. I'll be honest about that, but whatever. You want to make it exclusive, make it like, oh, wanting to have. It's kind of stupid in my opinion, but whatever. If you have to tell yourself that. But all right, so the conch shell. But looking up close, because this is really the first time looking close, when I think of the classics, because I used to have the classics figure of this, it really resembles that. This is really a really good looking figure. I'm very impressed with it. I don't know, just the way it looks. I love the coloring and everything. I mean, I don't know. I'm really impressed with it. I think they did a fantastic job on this figure. I do love like the quads, right? You can't skip leg day. Never skip leg day. A great looking figure. I really like this. I love that they came out with this one. This one was a must own for me, and I was able to find him. And that's a great thing too. A lot of these I've been able to find in the wild, which is even more fantastic. So they are making them more available, and they're doing what they're saying, like trying to do better with the distribution, it seems. So I'm happy about that, because I mean, I live in the Northeast, pretty much. You know, I mean, you can't get any more Northeast unless you're in Canada. So if I can get them, I figure everybody else, at least in North America, or at least in the US can. Hopefully in North America, Canada, and the other Americas, like South America, Central America. We're all Americans, right? And okay, so the next one, Spycore. I wasn't quite sure if I was going to get this one or not, but I'm like, oh man, you know, it resembles a cartoon so much. I'm like, man, you know, you gotta round out. You have to round out that Super 7 collection. It just makes it just, I feel like, just cool. Complete, yeah, I think so. Going towards complete, and I like that thought. Complete. So let's see. I'm probably gonna keep him with just his regular hands. I'm not gonna do like the trident type thing, although I think that's a great addition. I don't think I'm gonna use that. And again, it will tell you like what episode he was seen on, which I think is a very cool touch. So if you want to look online, because I have watched some of the older Masters of the Universe cartoons. See if I can get him out. And I'll be honest with you, the way Mattel did and created this figure, I have to say I do like this better than the vintage figure. I can't say that much with many of the figures, but this is one I feel like better than the vintage. They did such a good job with this Spycore. I mean, man. Great job. Just the look, the coloring and everything. I mean, it's definitely a very good job. Gotta give them, Mattel, their flowers and their props when they do stuff like this. Very cool. All right, so the last one we're gonna do tonight is Web Store. Again, another one that I wasn't quite sure if I was gonna get, just because I have the Origins and the Vintage complete, but again, just the face and everything, the way that Mattel did this figure, it's like, man, this is definitely cartoon. Like, man, you gotta get this. And so I did. Gotta support, man. I'm supporting what Mattel's doing. They're coming out with some cool stuff. Like I said, I'll call them out when I think it's garbage. Like with the Two-Face, again, Too Bad. I'm gonna mention that so many times. Too Bad. I think they did a horrible job, Mark, with that. But with these new figures, man, I mean, they've knocked it out of the park. Props to them. And they, like I said, they've been available. So again, mad props to them again. I mean, I don't know how it is in other people's area, like I said, but I feel like if I can get them way up here in the Northeast, I feel like everybody else has a chance to as well, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. And plus, when you go to Walmart, like every morning, early in the morning before work, you have I feel like you have a better chance and opportunity to pick these up. So I don't know, maybe I'm lucky in that respect. I'm sure as heck not lucky enough to get the Mattel Creations exclusives because I'm usually working when those are going on. Oh, very cool. You did a great job with this mechanic. Where they twist there. Very cool. Very good. Now he doesn't come with the gun, but that is okay because I'm not really sure. He had one in the cartoon. It's been on, I can't remember, but again, shows you what episode he was in. Very nice looking figure, very well done. I mean, these figures are really, really done well. I think they're worth the price of admission. I think they are definitely worth it because obviously I bought them. But these are the figures. So we have the cartoon collection. I'm not gonna get deep into it in terms of like, you know, He-Man, Skeletor. Skeletor is really cool, but the Super 7 one is awesome as well. I mean, the ones I already have, like Evelyn, Tila, Man-at-Arms, things like that, I'm not gonna get repeats of those because Super 7 did such a great job of those. There's no need for me to buy the cartoon collection versions. I'm sorry. Mattel did a great job with them, but it's just, I have the Super 7 ones. They did such a good job. I'm really just kind of filling out that collection. I'm very excited for when I do get this room finished, like how I'm gonna orient it, like, cause I will have like a cartoon collection. Oh, that's the one thing I should do. Ah, man, let's go get Adam and Cringer. I'm gonna be right back. Oof, here we go. So cartoon collection, we might as well do the Adam and Cringer. Now this is another great set. Like let's look at this because super excited to have this. Again, I wasn't quite sure this is one I was going to get, but really it was the Cringer that sold me on it. I mean, we have so many Adam figures, and I have so many Adam figures, it's ridiculous, but this is unique and they did it the right way because they're like, well, how can we get people to want to buy an Adam figure? Oh, well, let's make the wrist able to hold up aloft the magic sword and, you know, say, I mean, that was a great idea, and it makes it a little bit more, you know, digestible to purchase another Adam figure when we've had so many. But yeah, so we have Adam and we have Cringer. Like, to have an official Cringer figure is amazing. That sword too, that sword is nice. And so this is, like, the Super 7 Adam is awesome because he has the pink cloth, and it is like cloth goods, which is amazing. But I am gonna display both of the Adams. Although this Adam doesn't have cloth goods, he is a great looking figure. I think the face sculpt in this one is amazing. Like, look at that face sculpt. That is a very nice face sculpt. I'm gonna actually, and I'll do that now, because where this face sculpt's a little bit different, we have the Laughing Adam. We're doing that. We're going Laughing Adam. I'll probably use this face sculpt and this other head sculpt and probably one of the other Origin figures. I don't know, maybe the battle armor with the back metal. That one isn't. And I love that battle armor He-Man with the back metal. That is awesome. Let's see. So here we go. But you can see that the wrist actually moves that way, so he goes very, very, very nice figure. So, but he's laughing, so we're gonna him and Cringer are gonna be, you know, in a scene that are, you know, happy together. So happy together, because anyway, well, if I can get him to stand up. Now Cringer. Now the scaredy cat, the scaredy face, and the cool thing is the jaw does move. I'm not going to use the scaredy one though. I want him to be with the one tooth. That one is great. And amazing. A lot of plastic here, but that is just, I mean, all the articulation too is crazy in this Cringer figure, but that is a good, I like that face, and I like this Cringer. So I'm going to display Adam and Cringer looking happy. I'm not going to have him with the sword up, but I do like that sword, so I'm going to use that in a different figure, but we'll wait and see. Now there we are. I think we're finished at this point with the figures. We have the cartoon collection, and so we have the cartoon collection. Great collection of figures. Mattel's knocking it out of the park. It's a couple of the Snake Men series there, but very happy with the collection I have. I have actually a big collection. I'm really excited once this room, gets situated to have all my collections. I mean, this corner is going to be MOTU. This is going to be video games and all that. We have all my bar stuff, and then all my music stuff. And it's not just going to be my stuff as well. It's going to be the boys' stuff as well. So this is, I'm excited. I am excited, but in the next couple weeks, that's when I'm really gonna, I'm hoping in 2 weeks that the floor will be finished and the baseboard will be done. But yeah, until then, man, happy collecting. Hope you are enjoying anything video game related, action figure related. Doesn't matter, you know, whatever hobbies like you enjoy. I've been having fun with this collection. But yeah, so till next time, we'll see ya.